What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Azkhalon, and welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It's been years since I've played this game, and with this revitalized edition, I was so excited to dive into it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go. Alright, so let's check some settings really quickly before we get in. Subtitles on, medium. Make the subtitles large. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Anything else should be fine. Wait, did that take? Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Oh, I remember this game being so funny and so much fun. I think my wife watched part of it as well. I played it a long time ago.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I love that narrator.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds very
Orders
boring.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month
And every day.
of every year.
I guess he works 7 days a week.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Well, he enjoys it, so.
They have been made exactly for this job, and Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right, we'll get familiar with the controls a little bit. All right, so one cool thing about this game is that you're gonna have choices, and so the narrator kind of guides you along, and you can choose
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You can follow the narrator's instructions, or you can deviate from those.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
All right, anyways, we need to go try to find a memo. So in this playthrough, I'm planning to do multiple playthroughs. I'm gonna follow the narrator's instructions. Let's not explore. All right, did he say go to the meeting room? That's where he said to go. But yeah, this playthrough, I'm trying to follow all directions.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
All right, we're going left. Then my second playthrough, I'm gonna not follow the directions to see what happens. And then I may do a third playthrough where I kind of do a mixture of both.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay, so here's the meeting room.
Disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Boss's office. All right. Yeah, I remember the, like funny stuff throughout this game. Like look at that, get Chris out of the broom closet. I'm hearing doors opening. It's like a typical PowerPoint presentation right there. Oh, that's what's happening. That's clicking by itself through the presentation. All right, just messing around a little bit. If I see anything I find funny. More water coolers. You guys may find some stuff funny that I might miss. Meeting schedule. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. They actually have a manager for the whiteboard. Maybe self-proclaimed. Okay, broom closet. Oh, wait. There's the broom closet. I wonder if that guy's in there. Anyways, I think we gotta go up.
Coming to a staircase,
Oh, wait.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Thankfully, that voice guides me along. I forget things as I'm looking around. Executive bathroom. Sounds exquisite. To be rich. Is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay. I was looking online and I was told, like the internet spoke to me. I saw that it takes about roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours to beat this game. Like if you're going straight through without really exploring. So this playthrough following the directions of the narrator. This may be like a two-parter. But we'll see how far we get today.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. Let's type it in.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh, I'm so amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, right here. Since it's been so long since I've played this game, I can't really remember kind of how it ends, which is a good thing, I guess. Been so long ago. This is creepy. We're going down. That was lit. Oh, at first I thought it was taking me up.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Because
This
things are different
question
today.
would not go unanswered for long.
That's why. Oh. That's not good. Shock down here. That. Either like a vent or a battery drawing. I don't know.
Stanley walked straight
gosh.
ahead through the large door that read
Mind control
Mind
facility.
Control Facility.
I can escape. See, that's why I want to do a playthrough where I do a combination of following the narrator and not following the narrator. This.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
A lot of TV
Stanley
screens.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. Do I? Camera button right there. Alright, I guess we're pushing that button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Everybody
Each
is
bore the
numbered.
number of an employee in the building.
Some were fired.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That one's fired. Alright, going this way, I guess. Person button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated?
Wonder what these
to
employees
accept
were
it
fired
blindly?
for. Maybe they didn't take to the mind control.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, how do I do that? What's this? My controls idle, awaiting input. There's different colored lights here. Seem like they do anything. Can't go through that door. Okay, there's numbers here. Alright, let's go in this room over here. See if there's something in here that I may need.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Am I gonna press off? Because I gotta turn it off. Now am I gonna be stuck in here? 7. I heard with this edition there's extra content.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
It says here first.
Was it over?
No, is it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
It really encourages you to replay it.
Grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand.
Oh, I can move. I didn't realize
but
that.
To let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
All right, let's do it. Freedom.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was
facility was like out in the middle of nowhere. Seemed. At the end. We got an achievement. Beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Ooh. Another achievement. Get your first achievement. Awarded for getting any other achievements as your first. I think I read that correctly. All right, we're back in our office. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna definitely do some other playthroughs of this game. So that was the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe. Wait, what was it called? This was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this was a playthrough of us going through and following the narrator all the way through. So it made for a pretty short game. I think I beat that in under 15 minutes. So we're gonna do some other playthroughs in the future. We're gonna disobey the narrator next time, every single time, and see where that leads us. And then we'll probably do another playthrough where we kind of do a mixture, like I said earlier. So hit that like button if you like what you saw. More Stanley Parable coming soon. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about the playthrough if you enjoyed this video. I think this is probably one of my shortest playthroughs that I've done on my channel. One of the shortest ones. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe to my channel. I post a variety of videos on my channel. So if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Azkhalon. So you can follow me there for additional content. My wife and I have a YouTube channel called Team Rixie, where we post Disney World and taste test videos. Our Instagram is team_Rixie, where you'll find Disney World and Universal Studios pictures. Once again, this was a Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun with this. I don't think I've ever played it in the past, going straight through and following the narrator's instructions. So it was definitely interesting. But we'll be back, and we're going to be disobedient in the future. All right. Y'all take care. See you in another video. Peace.